kill.
Successfully delivered.
Double kill.
Pride and adoration.
Double kill. Killing spree. Triple kill. Firing victory. Kill-tacular.
Force equals mass times incineration.
Double kill.
Suited for high visibility.
Triple kill. Victory. 360. No scope. Double kill. Triple kill. All gone. Overkill. Enemy has the ball. Double kill. All brought. Triple kill. Overkill. Killing spree. Kill-tacular.
Earn the most kills to win. Then contact the authorities. Reduce overexposure.
Double kill. Triple kill.
What's going on, you little oddballs? It's your boy Coreboy back at it again today with a new video, and of course, we're back on Halo Infinite. I know you all have been probably worried about where I've been, what I've been doing in the Halo scape, because I haven't had a video out on the new operation yet, and that was because I actually wanted to like spend a couple of days with it and really talk about this, because there's a lot to dive into. And I gotta be honest with y'all, and this is just me being completely like unbiased, truthful to you all. This is one of the best Halo updates that I think we have got since Season 5, if I'm being completely honest. This might be my favorite Halo update that we've received since then. And I'll be completely honest, I know some people are mad about, like, the raise of price in the operations. Due to this, like, okay, you know, we're not even going to queue a game yet. I'm not going to queue a game. This right here, for, like, the first of... So if y'all didn't watch my last video, the way that I went over this was that the way that these operations are working is we get a big operation. For example, before this, we got Great Journey, and that was a big update. That was the winter update. And then we got Snowbound and Brute Force, which were two smaller updates that were just, like, mostly themed around, you know, cosmetics and such. They have done the same thing here. So Frontlines is the big spring update, and they have expanded this so much to where you get a 50 tier pass that has a lot of shit in it. Mind you, used to, these little operations are about $5. You get one extra bonus thing, and that's it. Now, with Frontlines and going forward, at the beginning of each cycle of updates, so next will be the summer update, you will receive a 50 tier pass that is $10. Okay? $10. It's a $5 increase. But the amount of stuff you get out of this is genuinely the biggest bang for your buck ever. If you, like, are actually mad about this, I think we might have some problems here. So the bonus items you get is you get this BR model, which is absolutely beautiful. This thing looks so good in game. It's gorgeous. You get this weapon coating called Xenothreat, which actually does look really good. I'm not running because I run the Nerf skin because I'm better. And then you get a charm and a visor. And then on top of that, you don't only get one. Nope, you don't only get two. You get 4 sets of armor in the premium pass through the 20 tiers. Those are free. But in total, you get 4 sets of armor, a bunch of fucking coatings, a bunch of Spartan points, emblems, backdrops. You also get 3 weapon models, which are the BR that I just showed you. You get the Trench Broom Bulldog, which is this one, and you get the Promethean Spanker as well. You get 3 weapons out of this on top of that, and that is only $10, which, if we compare this to the shop bundles, this is currently a $30 bundle, and all you get is 2 sets of armor, 3 coatings, and a weapon, and also you get a kill effect as well. That is, if you were mad at this for this being like genuinely the biggest bang for your buck way to play the game and also get cosmetics, we might have a bit of a problem. Now, I understand not everybody can always spend, the extra $10. People are in certain situations, but for the people that like definitely could and are mad about this, we might have some things that we got to talk about, because like genuinely this is just a very, very solid and good deal overall. It gives you more content to go through, and then also after the 33 days of Operation Frontlines, we will have 2 other operations come out, first being Blue Team, which will be a 20-tier pass, and then after that, we will be having Forerunner, which is another 20-tier pass. So, reminder, beginning of updates, 50-tier operation, and then 2 small ones after, which is exactly what they did during Season 5, which to me was like the absolute best, because we got Reckoning, Combined Arms, Winter Contingency, and then they started the original form of the operations with Spirit of Fire, and then going forward. This, to me, like, right here is, like, the perfect way to go about this. Like, this is just a great thing overall. It allows people to get what they want and to actually use it. I just overall think it's a great bang for your buck. 4 sets of armor, 3 weapons, a bunch of coatings, all kinds of stuff. Like, you are going to be able to maximize everything that you want to do in this game, and with the amount of Spartan points you get, you can buy everything from the exchange, which I already have bought most of the stuff that I wanted. Thank God they added this helmet finally. I've been wanting this thing for a good fucking while, and they added the attachment too. Thank you, Halo Infinite. I greatly appreciate you for that. But yeah, we do have a lot more to talk about, though. So let's hop into a game, and I will talk to you there about it. Hell yeah, we got some Arena FFA Slayer going on. Let's go. But yeah, there is a lot to dive into with this update. Of course, you already done it in another video, but I'm going to be talking about my experiences with it, how I feel about this update, and overall, just what I, see in the future of Halo with this update. Now, if you can't tell from the first thing, the AR is kind of fucking insane, by the way. Like, I'm not going to lie, this update to the AR, kind of crazy. You can fucking beam with this thing now, but not in like an overpowered sense. They took the headshot multiplier off, so it actually does feel like pretty balanced overall, but damn, this thing is an absolute monster now, and it's actually pretty damn fun to use. I'm gonna be completely honest. Also, the movement in this game, it feels super good now. It feels more classic Halo with the strafe inertia and things like that, just tuning that as well. It just feels very, very good overall. Like, genuinely, I think this is the best that Infinite has felt in its lifetime, and I absolutely love it. Nope, you ain't gonna do that to me. Sorry about that. But yeah, the game feels really, really good. But besides that, I will say there is a bit of an issue with the game. And that's just me being completely unbiased and honest. It's actually starting to feel a little bit better. I feel like they've maybe fixed some things on the back end. But the first day of the update, I gotta be completely honest, the servers were feeling pretty damn bad. Like, they weren't feeling good at all. Me and my buddy Andrew decided to go run ranked double since, of course, ranks got reset. I actually haven't done my other ones yet, and I need to. I might do them over the weekend, so who knows? You might be catching me streaming some ranked this week or weekend. But, we were sitting there playing, and a bunch of blank shots. It was just not feeling right. Something just felt off. It definitely feels a little bit better now. I feel like they've definitely, fixed some things on the back end, possibly without telling us, but as long as it's fixed and the game's feeling good, I'm totally okay with that. Now, on top of that and those things getting fixed, like, overall, this update has just been really, really fucking fun, to be completely honest. Like, the new weapon, which was the Field Rod Spanker, feels really fun to use. The new Assault mode feels really, really good. And the new map for HCS, which is Origin, feels absolutely amazing. I actually haven't played it in a 4v4 setting yet, but I did set up a HCS FFA lobby a couple days ago and was playing through it, and God, that map felt so fucking good in an FFA setting. Actually, I haven't got it yet in FFA, which is actually kind of upsetting, to be completely honest. I've been really wanting to play it and try to go for some shots on it just because I kind of have the ability to do that, and it is in the HC or in the FFA rotation. So I would just like to see it. Okay, I would love to be able to play this map in like a normal FFA setting and seeing how it feels. I will say, I haven't got to play the ranked squad battle yet either, but I've heard that people are really enjoying it. It seems like a lot of streamers are having a lot of fun with it, you know, like getting their community together and playing games, and I love seeing that. I'm happy that now there is the ability to do that. I think, you know, having that ranked squad battle just gives more people a way to play with more of their friends in a ranked setting, and I'm totally okay with that. But overall, I would say this update has been actually extremely solid. Like I said, probably my favorite update that we've had to this game since Season 5, and I actually have really no complaints other than the server issues that was happening the first day, and that's really about it. Weapons feel really, really good. The new movement feels very, very good overall as well. Like, overall, just positive aspects and positive things have happened with the game since the release of Operation Frontlines, and I'm so happy to say that, like, if you didn't like the whole, like, jiggle peeking aspect of Infinite and you were, like, wanting more classic, you can definitely get it now. Like, you were going to be feeling it. Jiggle peeking is still a thing that can happen. I wouldn't say it's nearly as effective, and I feel like it's a little bit more risky because you can't move nearly as fast, but it is still something that you can do. There's definitely times where I use it, like, whenever I'm, like, in certain gunfights, and I know that I will be effective doing it. But I will say, now more than ever, your strafe is very, very important in this game. Like, genuinely, probably one of the most important aspects of your gunfights is your strafe in this game now, due to the nerf of the whole jiggle peeking meta, as we like to have called it. So just keep that in mind. Like, that is now something that you need to take into consideration when playing, which honestly just makes this game feel more like classic Halo, and I actually really like it. It feels really, really good in Infinite. Like, no complaints whatsoever here from me when it comes to this update and to that nerf or buff. Better game design. I don't know exactly how we want to phrase it, because there's a lot that I know people can say about it that dislike it, people that love it. There's a lot to dive in with it. Like, overall, though, the game feels very, very good. And now the servers are feeling much better. I don't know if they were, like, bloated or something or what was going on, but they definitely feel a lot better now the last, like, day or two that I've played. But yeah, that's why I held off on making this too. Like, I've really wanted to dive into this update because there was a lot to talk about and things that are actually very, very important to the game that was going on. And overall, like, all the weapon changes feel really good. I'm gonna be completely honest though, like, completely straightforward. The Heatwave one, I don't really notice, to be completely honest. The Heatwave still feels absolutely fucking insane. The AR feels significantly better. It feels a little bit more skillful to use thanks to the headshot multiplier being taken off the weapon. It doesn't feel as random when you're fighting with the AR now. Like, that was one thing I always had a problem with the AR, is there were times where I would be in fights and I would feel very just, like, off, because sometimes I would get absolutely melted. Other times I feel like the thing did no fucking damage. It was really, really odd. But overall, I think the AR is in, like, a pretty good spot now. I could definitely see it making its way back into the pro play. I know that Lucid made a little tweet saying, day one, I'm using every weapon on the map, and I'm excited to see that. Like, genuinely, that's only a positive for the game. There is nothing wrong with that. Like, it's great. I think it'll make the esports side of things much more interesting and much more fun to watch on a viewer scale. I think it'll also just make it more fun for the players themselves as well, because they'll be like, oh, cool, I can actually use the full sandbox at my disposal, and that is just exciting to me. Like, overall, I could not be more excited for that whole side of things, because, listen, I just want to be able to use the fucking sandbox. I like the sandbox in this game, and now I don't have to worry about GAs and stuff like that. Like, overall, that is a positive thing to me, and I'm just happy to fucking see it in the game. That it's overall great. This update is phenomenal, and if you haven't played it yet, I genuinely do recommend it. Like, this update has been great so far. So, yeah, that's really just mostly my thoughts on it. I think going forward, I think Halo Infinite's going to be getting some cool content. The Blue Team and Forerunner stuff looks absolutely amazing. Whatever the fuck that AR is that they have in the hands of the Forerunner guy for perfection, if you all don't know that armor kit, that thing looks sick, and I really want to get my hands on it. It looks actually really cool. I've been running the same AR skin for a year now, actually. Yeah, since Spirit of Fire came out, because like, dude, it's the MA5. How could I not run it? This thing is beautiful. But other than that, though, guys, it's been your boy, Core Boy. I love you all, and I will catch you later.